Welcome back to Andrea Jean Cleaning. Today I'm going to show you how to clean your Keurig. I'm going to share some tips, tricks, and strategies with you to help keep your Keurig brewing coffee longer and stronger and help you descale it. We're going to be using, well, one, maybe two products depending upon your preference. But today we're going to be cleaning and descaling with this cleaning vinegar. I got this at the Dollar Tree. I love it because the cleaning vinegar is slightly more acidic than regular vinegar, but you can use regular household vinegar that you may have lying around. All right, so let's move into the steps here. First and foremost, you want to turn off your Keurig. Make sure that the power is taken off. The next thing that you want to do is just make sure that you don't have a pod laying in here. I did before I started recording this video. And then you're going to want to empty all the water in this reservoir right here. So we're going to take this apart, so to speak. We're going to clean all the parts that we can. This part right here, I do put in the dishwasher probably every few days, top rack, and it cleans it really, really nicely. But all the other parts you need to hand wash. In fact, it will even say that it's hand wash only on several of these parts. I'm going to pull this part out right here. And you want to be very careful because the needle is up there. You don't want to hurt yourself or cut yourself. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be cleaning the parts here with a little bit of Dawn and warm water, and then a toothbrush that I will show you here very shortly. Now I have descaled my Keurig with professional cleaner, which I'll put a picture up here if I can find one. And that's about 12 to 13 bucks, so it does add up. And I would say we were having to descale this probably every month or so. We do brew quite a bit of coffee, probably about 5 to 6 cups a day. And then if we have company and guests, more than that, so it does get a lot of use. So you can use the professional products. I usually have that on hand, but today we're going to be using cleaning vinegar because this works just as well. Okay, so let's get these parts soaking in some water a little bit here. Again, I just have a warm bucket here of water. And then I got a little old cleaning toothbrush. I got some gloves here. I'm gonna get that in there. You can see, look at, it's already starting to come off all the grime that gets accumulated on there. Moving over here, and if you are new here, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe. I do cleaning videos about twice a week here, all things to make your life more efficient when it comes to cleaning, because we don't want to spend our whole lives cleaning, but it is nice to have a clean, tidy, and organized home. You can see in here it even says hand wash only. So we will put this in here, and then let me show you the filter. This filter, you're going to want to change every couple of months, this charcoal filter right here. And for mine, it just pulls up pretty easily like this. And allegedly, I have not done this. Let me know in the comment box below if you've done this. You can set a reminder on your Keurig 2.0. Ooh. To remind you to change this filter. I have not done that yet. I probably should. But that's something that you also want to keep in mind so that you have fresh brewed coffee. And we're going to clean this reservoir out as well. I'm just going to set this here for now. Again, just using a little warm water, Dawn dish soap, a rag, and a toothbrush to get into all these small nooks and crannies. Let me do that. I will let anything air dry here in this towel that I can. And then we're going to move into the descaling process. That was really, really quick. This toothbrush helps so nice to get down in there. Lots of nooks and crannies. I wanted to show you this filter really quick. So what you want to do is you're just going to press this, and then here's that charcoal right here. And then you would just pop that out. And this is what needs to get changed if you've never done that before. Now this bucket was completely brown from cleaning all of those parts. So let's move over to the actual descaling process here. So I went ahead and turned on the Keurig, and I'm going to put this part in my dishwasher, both of this part this afternoon or a little bit later when I run a load. You're going to want a cup here, and I actually created this mug. It's in my Etsy store, linked in the description box below. And what I do here is on your Keurig, there's going to be a line that says see if it'll focus, max. I fill it halfway with filtered water. So you either want to use distilled water or filtered water, ideally, because it's going to have less mineral deposits. Also, if you're going to be out of town or leaving your house or not using your Keurig, I would say for a couple days, I would make sure that you empty this reservoir so that the water is not sitting in there and you're not creating an ideal habitat for bacteria and mold to grow. So I filled it halfway with filtered water, just here from my fridge. We use this cup and we just dump it in like so. And then you're going to take your vinegar. Again, I do like this cleaning vinegar. And then we're going to fill it up the rest of the way to this max line right here. So go ahead and do that. If you are new here, I have a how to clean anything pretty much playlist in the description box below. If there's something to be clean, I have probably tried that, so make sure you check out those playlists to help you make cleaning more fun, faster, efficient, cost effective, because we're all about that over here. We don't want to spend our whole lives cleaning stuff. All right, so it's already on, you can see, but lift to begin. Let me go ahead and put my part back in. Here we go. Awesome. Now when I close it, just a moment, dispense hot water, yes, continue. And I'm going to choose the biggest cup size, which is 12 ounces. And we're just going to go ahead and run as many cups as we need to until it says add water, and then I will show you the next step. So that's 1 cup right there. You'll just go ahead, dump it out like so. And this is very similar process if you were to buy the descaling solution at the store. It says it's preheating. When it's ready, lift the lid, do another cup until, again, that water light or the add water light comes on. Voila! So mine did not actually say add hot water or needs hot water or water low or anything like that. But what happened is I tried to brew a cup at the 12 ounce level and tiny bit came out, and you can see my reservoir is pretty much empty with water. So the next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna let this sit for just 30 minutes. We're gonna let it rest. We're gonna let anything that needs to work its way through the Keurig, and then we're gonna come back here. I'm gonna rinse this out with some filtered water, and then we're gonna fill the reservoir up with filtered water completely, and we're gonna do this process all over again. We wanna make sure all that vinegar gets out of here, because I don't know about you, but vinegar flavored coffee is definitely not my jam. If you are new here, make sure you hit me up on Instagram, Andrea Jean Co. I teach women how to turn their passions into profits, and this cleaning channel is one way that I do that. So let's let this sit for 30 minutes. I'll meet you back here and we will finish up descaling and cleaning of this beautiful Keurig. This is probably one of the best Mother's Day presents that I ever got. Let me know below in the comments box, how long have you had your Keurig machine, and was it a gift or did you buy it for yourself? We are now ready to finish this final phase. So I filled it up here, a little bit steamy to the almost the max line with filtered water from my fridge. We're gonna go ahead and we'll run cups through. When I ran the cups through, it was probably about 8 or 9 cups, I would say, when I did the vinegar and filtered water. So it'll be another 8 or 9 cups on the 12 ounce mode. And then we will run that. And then last step really here is just to reinstall this filter. Now I'm not going to do that on camera, but what I'm going to show you here, because I have to go to work, that's the honest truth, is all you need to do, see that black little thing down there, is you just pop it on there and it will clasp into place where it needs to. So you just kind of go and pop the filter in there, and then you're going to put the lid back on. And then you are ready to have a nice fresh cup of coffee, and this will help keep your Keurig running longer and stronger. Trying to do this with one hand, just like so. And again, these mugs here are in my Etsy store. Like I said, I teach women how to turn their passions into profits, and so this is just something fun that I created for inspiration. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you immensely. Let me know if you've tried this before, if you prefer the more professional products, which are about 12, 13 bucks for the Descale solution, or if you use regular old vinegar yourself. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.